Hello, everybody. Welcome. I hope we're all doing good. I didn't give people much time for the title change before going live today. Hello, everybody. Oh my God. Welcome. I hope we're all doing good. That's my voice. I didn't give people much time for the title change before going live today. Hello, everybody. Oh my God. Welcome. I hope we're all doing good. That's my voice. I didn't give people much time for the title change before going live today. All right, we fixed that. I don't know how to stop the echo. I don't know where is it echoing from? I don't see. All right, we fixed that. No, it's still coming through. Echo. I don't know where is it echoing from? You guys, I think I might have stopped the echo now. I haven't done this for so long. And yet, so apparently I have the stream running on a tab somewhere. But I don't have any Twitch tabs open except this one where it's mute. What is this? How is that a thing? Have I got some kind of feedback loop running? Have I been sabotaged? Have I been bamboozled somehow? I don't get it. Let me see. It says that maybe it's because... Let's try that. Hello? Test. Test? Let me see. It says that... No, that's still coming back out as well. It's a Chrome tab somewhere that's not muted. Alright, we're going to have to go through one by one and figure out where it is. Where are you, Chrome? There you are. I found it. Alright, guys. Okay. Hello. Professional. It was great. It was amazing. What was important was that we started on time. Okay, that's what was important. So, all right. Hello. Engzak says, "Are you going to finish the Path of Fire story today?" The answer to that is actually no. I do want to do it, but I want to do it well, and so because it's a big part. I mean, it's the end of the story, and we already did like quite a lot of big story stuff yesterday, so I'm gonna save that for next Saturday. On next Saturday it will be Natalie finishing POF, and then we'll be at a bit of a crossroads and we'll decide whether we want to go do episode 1 and 2, whether we want to start a new challenge. Don't forget, one of the things I've wanted to do is experience POF on a non-HOT account, a fresh free-to-play account, like 0 to Hero POF style. But the end goal of that 0 to Hero wouldn't be raiding. It would be something else. 0 to Hero Fractals has been an idea I've wanted to do for a while. The Merciless, we still had like a few variants that we were interested in. But I mean, we did the No Skill Challenge quite recently. So I feel like we've had our fill of Corteria for a while. A Cantha and Winds of Change playthrough might be really fun, just in case the next expansion actually is Cantha. What I've been thinking of is... how crazy my life got and how quick everything moved after Siren's Landing, or before Siren's Landing, actually, fuck. Around the Siren's Landing release last year, when it was revealed, it all came really quick. Heart of Thorns was a billion times smarter and better with the way that they did it, but so I wouldn't have time to be like, okay, here's a Cantha playthrough for you. Here's this. I wouldn't have time. It would just zoom through super fast. So, I don't know. There's also some Guild Wars 1 ideas I'm kind of interested in. So, we'll be at a crossroad at that point, basically. And we'll basically kick up something new. Or we'll continue with Living World Season 4. But that's on Saturday. Oh, my God. The yawn. What I really want to do for now, though, is a bit of just a mixed bag stream where there's several different things I like want to do with the game, which I haven't done with the game. So as you can see from the title, we're doing a variety. We'll look at some Beetle stuff. We might do a Beetle race, give some people some money. We'll see how the guild. You'll notice I'm at the hall right now, is doing things. I notice we've got Rav in chat, so if he wants to orchestrate a giveaway of some sort, then we're welcome to maybe try that out. I don't know. And I want to show you some Soul Beast PvP, just basically random little things like that I kind of want to do. Sanctity says, I'm your biggest fan. Are you Sanctity? Prove it. How are you my biggest fan? What's the most obscure thing you know about my videos? Rav says, hello, I'm here, but now I'm leaving because groceries and blood. Oh, do you give blood regularly, Rav? Really? That's very admirable. That's quite the quality. Vidurian, thank you very much for the sub there, dude. So anyway, yeah, that's the idea today. And believe me, just because it's a little more ill-defined doesn't mean it'll be boring. We got some cool stuff. So the first thing I'm going to jump into immediately is a mail and just some random gathering stuff. So last night I did something vaguely interesting. I did a dungeon tour for the first time in probably a year. I don't remember doing a dungeon tour since POF came out. Not with Path of Fire Elite specs. It was kind of amazing because it's so fast to do them. And, you know, we did, like, all the little tricks and things. So, like, a triple AC, and we did, you know, just little stuff like that. And it was kind of funny. I think it took maybe 2 to 3 hours. I don't know, somewhere in that ballpark, 2 to 3 hours to do everything really except CM. I think CM was CM and SEP2, and it's just a ton of tokens and things. I've always been very clear that I think that dungeons are good money. Not the best money in the game, obviously, but it was really fun and interesting to vary up the playstyle. I played Guardian. I always play Guardian in dungeons now, just because it was a very casual run. I'll point out as well. There was nothing like, I mean, I didn't have all my gear equipped. I had like no back piece on. You know, we were just basically semi messing about as we went through, and it was really cool. So I don't know. I've remembered that there's lots of little things that I kind of wanted to do that I've skipped over for a while. One of them is making that Golem backpack, which I kind of want to get on very quick. So we're gonna do that. First, we're gonna go to the Spud Club and get a gathering bonus. Then I'm gonna gather from my home instance. Then we'll probably play some Soulbeast PvP and some other stuff. Now look, check it out. There's a mail here from Smagmorn 2 days ago. So they sent this on Friday. Snagmorn is one of the most generous members of this community over the years, has consistently, like, just randomly come out of nowhere and said, hey, here's some stuff, and funded and fueled giveaways in big ways. So, yeah, this is titled Savage Leap Back into PvP, and it says, ahoy and ahoy, WP. A few more Living World seasons, and we will all be full Corsairs. Yeah, because you get Corsair Jerkin this time, right? I had to break up my casual 1 matriarch kill, 10 crate kills, and 3 daily streak. Luckily, a balance patch hit, and I'm in PvP with a sword spellbreaker. Gotta love this sword 2 buff. Anyway, here's some skins for the spuds. Happy Chaz. So, Boots and I talked about that buff a little bit on the video, on the big Balance with Boots movie that we did yesterday. I really don't think that's very good. I've not seen anyone really running it, but I suppose it would be fun. Sadly, I've not seen the shouts come back. I've not seen anyone really giving them a massive shot. The Soldier Rune, 8 shout dream or whatever it is, 7 shouts, 6 shouts, including lesser. There's a Condi Cleanse shout that you can get. Lesser, shake it off. Anyway, cool. What if that got ammunition? That would be so weird. Imagine ammunition on a trait proc. I guess that's... No, that would have an effect. That would be different to just an ICD. Anyway, they have offered a keepsake axe, a keepsake shield, and a keepsake scepter. So, Rav said he had to go, but if another mod is around at some point, I don't know, we might do a giveaway for one of these. So, thanks very much, Snag. I'm not going to accept those out of the mail just yet until we do the giveaway later, and maybe we can have some fun with that. I did say to people in yesterday's stream, I felt a bit bad because it seemed like really manipulative and weird. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I did a giveaway on yesterday's stream, and I said to everyone at the end, hey, you can tune in tomorrow. I've not advertised this in any way. I'll throw a tweet out and stuff on the intro in a second when I get some coffee. Actually, screw it. We won't do an intro today. But I said, oh, we might do a giveaway tomorrow, and I really did mean and intend to. But quite often when I say that, we don't, so we will today. So there you go. Just watched the episode of Prophecies where you realised you'd been saying Justicar wrong the whole time. Yeah, oh, but that story goes on, Poker Freak. That story goes on because if you keep listening in the series, the NPCs do pronounce it Justicia. They do, in game they actually do say Justicia. So I don't know, man. Sorry guys, there was no audio. There you go. You can enjoy some now. I don't know. Shake it off's a stun break, so rousing resilience and stuff. Oh yeah, did Shake It Off get ammo as well? Sorry, I can't remember. One of them didn't get ammo. No, it was Fear Me that didn't get ammo. So you get ammunition on the Shake It Off and Rousing Resilience combo. That's kind of interesting. At least it's not bad as when you said gesticular. Gesticular? When did I say gesticular? What does gesticular even mean? I'm guessing I'm mispronouncing something. I haven't played this game in about 8 months. What's the state of the game currently? So this is, I mean, I've still got tons to do because I'm fiercely addicted to PvP despite loathing it. So yay, I'm just like everyone else. And also, I've got back-end stuff. Like, I still haven't started my Legendary Ring collection thing. I never made the Golem last patch. I never made the Bandolier last patch. I've still got several achievements here there. So, I personally have got, like, a huge amount to do. And anyone who's been away from the game for ages will have a huge amount to do. Just through episodes 1, 2, and 3, and possibly Path of Fire as well. Which, you know, even I've still got lots of stuff to do. If you're, like, viciously... dedicated to the game, the issue with this corner patch is it's feeling the sting of a lot of ArenaNet's design choices over the years, which means that it just feels empty basically because the meta isn't enticing enough to get people to brainlessly farm it. The infrastructure for other renewable gameplay isn't there. Everything's account bound, so you don't. Somebody asked me on a stream yesterday, oh, what did they ask me? Someone asked me something, but the answer was 100% that won't happen for Guild Wars 2 because nothing's character bound anymore. Almost. So, but anyway, Corner's like a bit of an interesting release. It's probably above all releases since maybe...
Where to next?
Oh, I don't know. Bit of Frost was good. Lake Doric was like... Probably since like Ember Bay. It's probably the first release since like Ember Bay that's felt really longing for renewable stuff. All the others have done quite well. So basically it's meant that people are going, oh, there's no content. But I don't think it's that bad, especially if you've been away for ages, personally. I've certainly still got a ton to talk about. Jebro, is that you? I mean, I started playing a little bit of Rev again yesterday, and I didn't do great on it, but I entertained myself at least a little bit there, so I don't know. Who knows? In a week, I'll probably be obsessed with it again and regret that I ever went on stream pointing out how toxic and low quality the player base has become. But yeah, but let's get our potatoes out. I really want another Glyph of Speed. I really should have bought more glyphs back when they were fresh in the game because they're so expensive now. Yeah, the roller beetle, the backpack, the turret achievements. Turret is what I'm going to be doing here today because I missed all of that and I missed the backpack. The beetle, I guess, does take a while, but everyone's zerged to get it. I had a tweet from someone who, I don't know how verifiable this tweet is, but the tweet claimed to have been in communication with one of the guys that works at ArenaNet, Chris Cleary. And I say that because he's more the like security end and not necessarily gameplay designer. But apparently this person who tweeted me had got in contact with this guy at ArenaNet who had said that for every griffin in the game, every 2 griffins in the game, there was already 1 roller beetle. So half the people who picked up griffins already had roller beetles. And they threw that tweet at me and they said, okay, what does this say about the population and retention of Path of Fire and blah, blah, blah. And that's actually a bit higher than I expected. But I don't know, like, when we talk about griffin acquirers, we're already talking about a fairly dedicated area of the player base anyway. So I don't know. Oh, Chris tweeted it out, did he? Okay, so there you go. So it probably is true then. I just didn't want to participate in Chinese whispers too heavily, you understand. There is replayability in the map. I just think people don't notice it or go through it too fast like the Beetle or just don't care about the rewards. Yeah, I mean, that's what it really comes down to a lot of the time. You know, not caring about the rewards and the game not doing things quite right in terms of AP and, yeah. Problem is, I'm not remotely interested in those collections. Yeah, I mean, collections... Every year that collections exist, their importance and the desire to get them will atrophy. They will. It wasn't a perfect implementation, and so it's more of a stopgap than anything else, I'm afraid. Now, the question is, did I gather the stuff at the guild hall while we were just chatting about stuff or not? Let's see. You have a griffin, but you've been lazy, so you don't have a beetle yet. So you'd be one of the half that is now being lazy. I mean, the beetle's great. I would definitely get it. I think the beetle is every bit as fun as the griffin. What happened here? Wow. Wow, that's an interesting clip bug. That's really interesting. Holy crap. So if you get the mount bug on loading screen, when it combined with the beetle, you can use it to clip into terrain. That's enormous. I would demonstrate how this is important for guild halls, but I'm too close to the waypoint, I think. Let's see. Let's grab just one of these, shall we? So there you go. So by doing that, you can embed decorations in the ground, and you can create different effects, like plants that are in pots. You can sink the pot into the terrain and just have the plant. Clip bugs are kind of a cool thing for guild hall decorating and aspects of the game, but usually to clip into terrain, you have to do fancy stuff with decoration placement and putting decorations on top of yourself to force yourself and things. I can't believe I just managed to do that with the beetle like that. That's crazy. Oh, I did gather this stuff anyway. All right. Okay, so let's see. Let me just. I'm not going to tweet or go to YouTube or anything like that. But let me at least tell people on Discord that I'm live. Hopefully, people who followed yesterday will. Oh my god, the Discord messages. I mean, it's become an afternoon job now. I also have 44 Twitch whispers that I need to read as well. I don't know when they built up, but I'm so sorry to anyone who's whispered me on Twitch and looked for a response for ages. The only person in the whole world that's got one is Flaganti yesterday. 44. My god, it's pretty enormous. Let's see here. So, go over to this. This. And let's send this here. Okay, drop that down. Come back here. Okay, good. Yeah, so I'm really sorry to, like, Darg has got that super edit for me. I haven't forgotten Darg. If you're in chat, I haven't. I will be looking at those. I gotta figure out, it will happen. It's just, my god, I gotta carve out a day now for it. Well, half a day for it. Okay, what was I gonna do? Right, let's play a Solby's queue. Just one. I've already done my daily today, so normally I'd do this for daily, but whatever. We'll do it anyway. And then what we'll do is, I don't know, I might get a new obsidian weapon. You clipped into a wall on the last boss of Path of Fire, and you had to restart like 4 times. Damn, man. Let me turn this on here so that I can actually see what's going on. How did you manage to do that? Hello, Kongu223. How did you manage to, in the last instance, what, some kind of mount-related thing? So Hothin-related thing? That's quite interesting. Let me turn off shadows here. All the way off. And let me turn off reflections. Just to get at least some frames back when we're in there. PvP Beetles. Yeah, the one thing that kind of frustrates me about Heart of the Mist is it's probably the worst place in all of Guild Wars 2. There is a Beetle illegal area that nonetheless you can't use Beetles in. Sorry, what, I totally trailed off there. What? It's the worst. It's the worst map that you can use a Beetle in. That it's terrible for Beetle gameplay because you just can't ramp up. You can't do anything with any speed. You can't. I mean, the dream would be if the devs added like a ramp or something. So when I roll down here, maybe even boost down, we're charging, and then there's like a giant ramp that they add, and you use it to launch yourself over there or something. Can you imagine entering the PvP area with a Beetle boost? That would be so cool. And doing tricks by landing from island to island. But it's not really a thing. What's this? What's true Golem creation kit? Sorry if you already talked about it. Also, hi. Well, we'll talk about that after this queue is done. But basically, the idea is on the second release, as you kill stuff on the map, you get Golem pieces. And then, I mean, I really know nothing about how this works, so it will be a real job for us. I'm guessing it will actually be in general, won't it? No, not general. Story journal. And then at bug in the system. I'm guessing it's here. Repairing, yeah, this. Look. Repairing the IG-6417. So you need all of these items. Now, I'm fairly confident that when I log onto my warrior, I will have all of them instantly. Because I've spent that long wandering around Sandswept, killing stuff for karma. I'm fairly confident I will have everything straight away. So, that gives you this Inquest apparatus. It's like this minor back piece, which I haven't had before. I don't know where you take them, though. I don't know where IG-6417 is. And then after you get this, you progress to another stage, and there's another golem that you get, and you keep going. The truth is that a ton of my characters have random golem arms and integrated circuitry and stuff clodding up their inventories. And it's all really annoying to delete and get rid of because you've got to type the full name in. So I'm hoping by doing this, it just removes it from all of them. I've never known Guild Wars to do that, but it at least stops the problem getting worse in subsequent months. So, yeah. Oh, man, being pinged for you streaming is very convenient, says Kip, XYZ. That's cool, dude. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that. So, Horace, it's on the island between the two big ones on the right side. Okay, I can't look at regular Tyria right now because we're here. This queue's taking ages. But okay, I'll try and remember that. On the island between the two big ones on the right-hand side. So we can look on the right-hand side. We can look for two big islands, and there's one between them. Doesn't matter if you already have parts. Giving them to the golem is time-gated. Wait, what? Really? So what about the items in my inventory then? What do you mean? They're not... It doesn't matter? Oh, wait. Giving them is time-gated. Oh, what? So I can only give one in a day is what you're saying? Oh, what? Why? Oh, I guess that makes sense. I would have rathered the acquisition was time-gated. That would have felt so much better. Oh, that's so silly. Honestly, if they'd done the acquisition was time-gated, they would have ensured people went to the map on 9 separate occasions instead of going to the map on 1 occasion and then speaking to an NPC on 9 occasions. You can give 1 to 3 every day. Again, I don't have a problem with a time gate. I really don't. I think that stuff's really important for the game. I don't think it's cheesy. I don't think it's below board. I think it's fine. But the way they did that time gate, I think they should have done it the other way. It should have been getting the items was time gated. Because now I just feel bad. I wouldn't have felt bad otherwise. Alright, well, I guess, wait, but I'm not on the module part yet, so the first part isn't time-gated, is that true? Oh, yeah, I got another chest of loyalty today. That, gold find is continuing to creep up. 111%. I get over double the gold I would have originally. If only I could still farm COF and get 40 silver per boss. That's one of the very few farms that's ever existed in Guild Wars 2 that was about raw gold acquisition. It wasn't about getting mats that turned into gold through the marketplace. It wasn't about currencies that you turn into items that you salvage for gold or that you sell for gold. It was just about getting gold. Very, very, very rare in this franchise altogether to have seen that. WP's out of touch. So much gold find. 3 more games for Soul Beast as well, and I've got Hunter done. So hype for that. Well, not done, then I've got to go to 200, but yeah. You just completed the first one now. It's not time gate. What is going on with this queue? 6 minutes? This is going to be a wonky queue. Can I just say, I'm sorry that this is boring to people because nothing's happened for 6 minutes. This is going to be a wonky queue. It's going to be... The rating spread is going to be huge. Now, what you can do at this time is you can leave the queue if it ever gets over 6 minutes. What you can do at this time is you can leave the queue and go back in. But the other 9 or 8, 7 players that are currently waiting, their searches are, if they remain queuing, their searches are still really expanded. So you still got a chance to get in on theirs anyway. So it might not do too much. I know that there was a thing, though, where people were basically manipulating queues by going for a while and then dipping out and going back in. But here we go. We got it, people. You think 15-second queues are trashier? Yeah, if you get a really early queue pop, it can be a sign that there were a ton of people waiting for a long time. And that could be bad as well, yeah. 6-minute plus queue. Actually, I think that you're really running a risk for anything after a 3-minute queue. 3-minute queues tend to be like the sweet spot. It's not going to be too lopsided. It might be a frustrating game, and there might be someone that's really bad there, but that's the sweet spot. It's after you push past 3 minutes that anything can happen, really, I think. 6 minutes definitely is pretty crazy. 6 minutes is one of the longest queues you'll find in the game. What's the highest amount of gold that mobs can drop? Again, it was 40 silver for like mini bosses in dungeons, but way back when, I think. And then you would run like boosters that could double it or whatever, so... Or it was 40 silver after being doubled. And I know that sounds like a really small amount, but back then, that was good, because, you know, you do that just a couple of times, you got a gold in your pocket. I don't know what the most... I mean, that's a really interesting topic nowadays. I would guess there's some kind of formula that says if the player carriage is this level and the target is this level, it can drop this amount of gold at this range, and then you do the modifiers from gold find and stuff afterwards. I have missed gold find on a few occasions. There are some more dedicated people that literally are worryingly addicted and just log in every day, who do have the full amount, but it would only be a couple of percent higher than me. Only a couple of percent, maybe 10% tops higher, and then you got the boosters on top of that. I don't know. I would guess it might be like silver waste or something. Don't you get that buff? You get a buff that increases your rewards the more events you've done, right? And I know that hits magic find. Does it hit gold find as well? So you might have to go to a map like that and then kill one of the legendaries there and hope it rolls for gold on you when you drop. Please zoom out for PvP. You make me nervous. I'll zoom out the minimap, but this is about immersive PvP on this stream, so we're doing it this way. Alright, well, let's see. This could be horrendous for me. Nobody's going close. Pretty scary. I'm not going to pick it up. I prefer the NG doing that. That's fine. I will go for an early stealth. We're not going to stealth much, but look, we do have a good Reaper kill here. Not Reaper, Scourge. That's excellent. So we kill this guy, and then we hope that somebody cleaves. I've got aggro from the other one and the Rev. So this is pretty bad. When my signet's over, I've got aggro from 4 players right now. Yeah, no line back. Did they get a res as well? Did they res it? I think they resed it. Oh, Naru's here. So he's been in Q hell as well. And they've put us against one another. I don't know. How am I rated at the moment? Oh, why am I recording? What? Why am I recording? I'm only plat 2. But I would assume that we're 2 of the higher rated people in this queue. I would assume. We're probably going to lose. I don't think we had any right to lose that mid-fight, considering we got the first down. I mean, I didn't play that well because I did get hammered and did very little to get away. But my team couldn't even cleave the body. And I had 2 necros there. We can maybe take him out. My build is kind of the bane of his existence, to be honest. I should have targeted him first. If I knew he was playing, I would have targeted him first, to be honest. Because he's going to be a better necro than others. My point-blank shot didn't land. I'm going to go this way. Oh, he revealed me with Glint. I'm dead. He missed his launch. Yeah, I'm dead. I've not got any assistance either. So. That's pretty gross. I don't know. We'll see. What? Naru? That's how you say his name? Naru? This Rev was playing for greed there, and it's not worked out for him. I can kite back to my guy. Actually, I can kill this Rev now. He's dead. So that's good. And this guy's going to cap. I'm scared of going up to mid right now, though. I need to assist my Scourge that's up on this ledge. Oh, he's on the wrong side. Shit. Okay, this Mesmer I know from queuing yesterday plays a really glassy build. We don't have to go too heavy with this. I'm going to stealth now because he's going to look to burst from his stealth. I can take the decap. It's really important. I've got too many jobs to do. There we did land the thing. I need to lightning reflexes. No, it's over there. We can put the bird on it. Point blank shot. Didn't get the revs on me again. Unrelenting assault. We can kill the Mesmer. No, we can't. Nice blind. His shatter blind there was huge. I can't get away. I can't do anything if I'm 2v1 every engagement. I know that the rev kind of 1v1 does earlier, but it was after I unloaded everything on their Necro first. What I need to do is slow right down and actually rotate with the allies again, because this is stupid. What's happening here is they're dying and then I'm engaging, and they're dying and then I'm engaging. My play there was terrible because all I really did was get a decap. To be fair, the Mesmer had no right to survive that, and he did, so congrats to him. But I can't like engage that. It's annoying that I have an AFK. Is he AFK? No, he's fighting her. Okay, this is good. So I can take the plus here. We have to do it really quickly though. I'm not going to point blank shot that. We have to rally this guy, so I'm getting the bird back out now to help me cleave. Fuck's sake. At the last second every time. Oh, he's a PP. No, he's not PP. He's just ran a Thieves Guild. Yeah, I'm not going to get through all the barrier and stuff now, and I'm 2v1 again, so...
Help. I don't have... We heal as one.
I don't have my stealth fields. We have to use the 2 at the perfect time here. Oh my god, the transfuse straight into a fucking Scourge. Actually, this could be okay.
You've lost life.
Blood OP. Blood OP. Oh my god. How much cleave did they take for that, though? I shouldn't be on the Necro right now, I don't think. We're going to lose this fight, and this is the end of the game now. Yeah. Dead to life still in the middle of Signet of Stone. Yeah, we just had nothing. I don't know. Hello, Danot True Waffles. Yeah, I know. It's been awkward because not only have I accomplished nothing, but they've accomplished nothing. So this is it. This, like I said, we lost that fight and we lost the game. And this isn't me AFKing because I'm sorry. This is just there's no point going down because everyone's dead.
The Colosseum's artifacts are accruing power.
Just want to say I love you, YouTube vids, man. Made me come back to Guild too. Hey, dude, that's awesome. Thank you very much. Why are you running Axe as your secondary set? I think that you should take something that allows you to disengage when getting jumped on. Sword, great sword. Well, you haven't seen it. I actually think that the bird is a very good disengage. I can't believe he's here. He's so out of position. What the fuck?
Blue team has obtained an artifact.
That sand spell though. Not sand spell. Sand
The artifacts
thingy.
have reached maximum
Might be able to
power.
get the rev on this. Oh my god, really?
Look who's back. It's me, Golem. Come here. Stick up.
You've captured Dragon.
I fucked up my, we have to interrupt him. No, never mind. Oh, this is so bad. This is pathetic. This game has not gone well for me at all. I should have noticed that he was there. A Mesmer like that, you might think that that's like a major counter to this build. It's not really, because you would typically see it coming. It's just me having very low awareness.
We heal as one.
I'm glad that this guy came at least. I mean, that's the one thing, getting jumped on spawn. We are biting back a little bit here, keeping him in combat, but generally not doing anything because he's going to get scared. I'll just put the bird in first to freak him out.
Bring this one down.
So there, that's 3 dodges blown. There's the great sword, so I'm just going to pull away. So we can kill that Scourge now. Don't need to blow too much. Get him off that. I'm going to take a stomp here for a... and I'm going to Signet Stone because the Mesmer's around. For a potential rally over there on... Oh, look, the team's fighting back. It really is. Swapping to Axe there was a bad idea. We might still be able to get him. He could obviously jaunt up and blow us up, so we have to be careful. That was his sword 3, wasn't it? And we just accidentally cleaved it. This is fine. I think we got him. Yeah, we did. He's dead. He's just going to use his port, but... Alright, never mind. Maybe he thinks that that's an okay death. I'm scared here because I'm in front of their spawn. But if I can get up, we can swing back. This is interesting. We're snowballing pretty hard right now. It's not artifact related. I got to get back to their spawn and hit the respawning guys. 3 of them coming out the gate. 2. The Rev scares me. I want to get to their Scourge, but the Rev scares me. We should probably cleave this. Rev can't engage 2v1. This is bad. No. Where's the alley going? No, man. It's too close to the end of the game. You've got to come back. Now that guy's dead, I'm out of position. I don't like this.
You've captured Dragon.
All right, we'll get him because he's a high priority target in a terrible position. Yeah, we got the. I think that was a ghastly pillar. We're getting decapped right now. This could be bad. It depends. Oh, good. His Shadow Step ran out. If he, I was trying in the middle of saying, if he was really aggressive with Shadow Step, fuck. We can CC that, but the Well of Blood's going to be really bad. I need to get the bird back out. Winter's Bite. Okay, good. I got cleave from my ally. That's good. They're going to be raging. They're throwing so hard. If we can get Cupcake now as well. There's the Sikkim, so he can't disengage. Smoke Assault. Good. Back over here. We're in a great position here as well. He's in Glint, so I'm stopping to attack. We got to go back to fast. Luckily, the Rev is taking some of them there. I don't know whether my team's appreciated it. We're getting good rot value on the 2 kills here as well. But we got to go there now. Don't stomp that. Please don't stomp that. We need to push over here or we lose the game. I might be able to point blank shot him off before the full cap. I did. And back on. There's the Sikkim. Waited a while. Knockdown. He ported out just in time. I get a very quick decap at least.
Return, my friend.
This is a really good game all of a sudden. The 6-minute Q Dream. Good line of sight on that. And the barrage behind it. Lightning Reflex was a bit of a waste. I just wanted to get back on the thing. We've over-zerged here. 3v1 was really dumb. I don't even want to full cap this right now. But they're going to respawn onto him. He's already pressed bandage. I'm just going to shoot him once. And make sure that... the Rev scares me. He really does scare me. We have to Signet Stone super quick here. I'll let him focus on the node. I don't mind that. Because he has to jump back in now. And we can Smoke a Skull his next attack. Good, that's the Winter's Bite. I've got the Thief on me as well. This is bad. I need assistance from an ally or I'm dead. Oh my god, the mob. No, we lose the game now. We lose the game. Ultimately, my team was a bit Zerg heavy, I think, personally. I don't know. We had to hold that because there's no... I had to stay on far. There's no compromise there. If you let them get 450 points before you start playing the game... Look at this. Look at this comeback. But if you have to play, like, the bolder strat there to win it. You can't... Like, they're not even decisively winning elsewhere. So, I don't know. That's game over. Mind you, the Ellie's on there. Necro, they're going very slowly, though. I need to move quicker here. Should have birded ages ago. I've hardly used swoop all match. Did they get the decap? They got the decap. They got it and a kill. No! He stepped off. Get the decap, you nutter! Oh my god, he put us to 499. Why would you do that? What is this? I have to move back to their spawn as well now. We can't die once. We got to go back to mid. Yeah, no, it's my rotation that's bad now. We lost because I let them die mid. That's my bad road. I didn't expect them to win a 2v2 though. And it was within 1 second. I didn't play very well that game, to be honest. I had so many good targets there. It was really wonky at the start. Minus 18. Ugh. It was really awkward at the start. I have to say. Yeah, well, I don't know. I might have thrown it for us. If I did go mid, if I did consolidate mids, they had some squishies there. They had that Thief. You never know. You can just spike someone down, get a clutch rally. And that's doubly powerful because obviously they don't get the kill points, but you do. So that would have thrust us a bit closer to the 500. I'll go another one. That was an alright game in the end, but I'm really mad at myself because, to be honest, I didn't play very well. On the greatsword thing, yeah, greatsword is great. I mean, nearly everyone that runs this build does run greatswords. It's got the block on there, and it's obviously got an extra swoop for the disengage. It's also got some good spike potential. I quite like bouncing the Fury and the Swiftness here, and I quite like what Hunter's Call offers any burst you like. Like, you can take down any target you want just because of this. And Winter's Bite is a great finisher. It really, really, really is. So, I don't know. The other bits are a bit underwhelming. Bouncing the Might for the Strength Runes is okay. But generally speaking, I haven't played... Well, I played this build a bit yesterday on stream, didn't I, actually? But I've mostly been playing Rev recently, and I'm not quite in the groove of stealthing out with the bird and making sure I move quickly. I mean, how many times did you see me use sweep that game? Very, very few. No, I don't get cucked by projectile blocks. I have unblockable because I'm a soul beast. This is a Marauder amulet. This is Marauder. It was a fun game in the end. I can't believe that guy walked off the node at 499. Imagine if he hadn't gone back on that as well. Imagine. The thing is, I would have been kicking myself for that because I've been like, oh, I should have stayed with bird and swooped twice so I got there quicker. I still would have been blaming myself. But that's so, Jesus. The projectile blocks have sex with your life. I mean, this is OP. I said this on the previous stream. This shouldn't be in the game at this length. This should be 1 second max. Then it's worthy of an adept slot in its orientation within Subbies. This is just nuts. This is not appropriate for the game at all. Any sense of, like, meta and then counter meta and then counter meta and, like, dynamic balance shifts within the game, which Guild Wars has never been able to deal with properly. The idea, oh, Soul Beast is in vogue, so that means more projectile hate is in vogue too, and then because of that, then something else gets in. You know, that kind of actual dynamic quality balance will not exist when the devs let you bypass mechanics so thoroughly with stuff like Unstoppable Union. I mean, this is literally, it's like 40% of your existence you can be unblockable if you choose to. Well, no, not quite, but still, it's very, very... It ensures you'll get whatever you want. This is the state of power creep. For ranged builds to be good, they have to have super easy access to unblockable projectiles now. I mean, yeah, because there's so much... Well, you say that that's power creep. That's just always been an issue with Guild Wars, to be honest. They always had way too much reflect and stuff in the game. Always. They never appreciated how powerful that shit was and just how dominant it was. If you look at early dungeon metas and clear potential and just skill potency, the devs just had no idea what they were messing with when the idea of reflects were in play. I mean, it was crazy. And I mean, completely short-sighted. I think when the game came out, wasn't stuff like Swirling Winds blocking Treb shots in World vs. World and stuff? Just think about that. Think about that. It's always been something woefully undervalued by the balance team. And the balance team back then will have essentially been a different set of people, you know, and they had the same failings. And now Guild Wars is in a place where, you know, like, it's all about getting through them and stuff, but yeah. And that's Trebs in Kylo as well. Swirling Winds would block too. I mean, a deflection on its own is huge. I mean, it's really strange as well because they understood certain stuff. Like Aegis, it's like, oh, you block an attack. And the devs kind of knew. They knew Aegis was crazy. If you look at everything about, like, the original F3 on Guardian balance was, like, on an absurd cooldown. Like, they knew that Aegis was crazy because it's essentially saying you are invulnerable to the next strike that's coming in. So they understood that. But they didn't realize that, like, a Swirling Winds or just a deflection is what I'm trying to talk about right now. Which is why I keep saying Swirling Winds. Because so many other things were reflect too. Even just a deflection, they didn't comprehend that that was like perma-Aegis for its duration against that type of projectile, which you forced, like if a ranger's on the longbow, then you've like eliminated a huge like so. And they just that's baffling to me that very simple comparison doesn't seem to have been made. And that's just for deflects, let alone reflects. Throwing that damage back at someone in whole, and what that meant for dungeons and any way you gave a projectile to an NPC in the game. That's a pretty major oversight. I mean, I'm amazed that the game came out in the state that it did, really, in terms of balance. To suggest there was more talent there in 2012 than there is now in 2018, to me, is laughable, considering what they gave us in 2012. We got... Temple's okay for this build as well. So anyway, and all of that will have fed into the world we now live in. Let's try and actually play a bit better now. So what have we got? Not many of the same people. Monkey Lols. Who is Monkey Lols? Monkey Lols is the account name as well. He's playing Guardian, so is he using the new Ray of Judgment? Because that's what everyone does now. Yeah, I mean, the idea that a profession skill can have the capability to interact with the siege. Like, siege is like a sub-game within the game kind of thing that intersects at various points. But, you know, like, it's almost another level entirely of World vs. World. And so when you have profession skills very deliberately interacting with them, that's like a can of worms you're opening there that maybe could be a fun can of worms to open, but you have to do it with reverence. And Swirling Winds was not done with reverence, let's be real. I don't know, like I can imagine a really long cooldown elite for a profession that interacts with Seed in some ways, and then you make sure every single class in the game can do it. But you don't have like just one class that has a more significant capability to do it than others and whatnot, you know? A temple match with no thieves. Yeah, this is a very low rotation 10-man. For a map that has so many objectives. We'll see how this goes. Alright. So we'll try and actually be careful if we get focused here. I'm kind of mad at that opening mid last game. I really am.
Hold on to your points.
It looked really thin in the balance video. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I didn't want a giant obnoxious Jesus beam. There's enough huge effects otherwise, you know. I can't complain about giant effects and everything else at the same time. This guy's coming really quick up to me, so... And he's early rampaged. So possibly a stream watcher. Oh my god, are you serious? Can you like bugger off, please? Why am I revealed? Oh, and now this guy's jumped me. I'm not streaming PvP anymore. Seriously. Hundreds of games. People don't do that. We're not even winning mid either. You'd hope that if I take aggro from 2 people. I got sickened and literally someone just copying my builds has just blown me up.
Attack my target.
This guy died to him as well. He's under the bridge. My only hope here is to get this glassy ranger and get a rally for my team. He's dead. I did it too quick. Too quick. We have to de-smoke scale here for a second. I've been sickened again. Where from though? Where's the guy? The warrior's back on me. Do you think they're duo queuing?
Why won't anyone help me? We heal as one.
They might be. I can't even sweep out in time. Why did I get resistance hit? Oh, they got burst. Well done, well done, well done. Some actual line back. Good, good, good. How did I die to resist there though? I wasn't putting out packets of damage. The pet was, but I wasn't. So he started blocking with a gear shield, so I went unblockable. Then he popped Elixir S, so I dropped back out. Now just barraging over the nodes. Can watch this ranger over here obstructed. Are you joking? The Warhorn's in range. I'll probably swoop on him here. Fuck, the worldly impact, really? How did this, was he in? Oh, I'm playing so bad. I don't like this. I don't like streaming PvP when I play bad. I really don't. It proper tilts me. This is over. I'm going to do some other stuff on the stream after this. Yeah, the range is absurd. Oh, sickened. I was thinking there's no disease condition. How does that sound like disease? You copied my necro build? What was my necro build?
heal
Oh, you
as
mean when I was playing a lot of Reaper?
Grant me your strength, my friend.
Nice target.
You've captured
Total
the
fail
altar.
there.
Go through.
Okay. Oh, he's got support. That's annoying. And I've completely buggered everything up.
Infuriate.
Got a hollow on me. Hollow's well out of position. Warrior's going to get on me again instantly. Yep. I can't even stealth out. We could knock him over the edge if we're careful.
You've
We have
got
to get
the
it right.
temple.
I'm getting burst by the fucking thing again. We can't move too far here. They're definitely GOQ. They're definitely GOQ and they've got it in for me. Look at that.
We heal as
Yeah, I can't do anything.
I challenge.
Oh, mind you, that's the other ranger. I should never have streamed Soul Beast. I should never have streamed it. I always forget that you start at 11 on a Monday. 11? What region are you in, Dead Seller? Thanks, WP, for all the endless hours of entertainment you have given me. Stopped dicking around and set up my Prime sub. You gave me Prime. Thanks, man. That's awesome. I might win because they only go for me. Yeah, we have had some node presence here. I kind of want to hit the Warriors aren't immune to this, by the way. Like, at all. They get the endure pain at 50, which is what you're looking at there. And now he's in balance stance. But, like, he dead. See? We know that he's fairly...
vitality restored.
Thing is, a 2v2 when my guy's already dead is no good 2v2. We can interrupt this second stomp here. It's fine.
You've got the temple.
We become one.
I have to press F now.
Your enemy sees the altar.
We're on their spawn. This is so annoying. And now he's rampaged. Well, the rangers hit me as well. This is our spawn and... 3v2'd on spawn. I played Hacknet this weekend. And if you like the ending of Undertale's Neutral Route... I've never played Undertale. Do you think they should forbid
Your enemy
GOQ
has
earlier?
the gate.
No. Because you get out of GOQ range really early anyway. GOQ is such a powerful thing. Even the most mediocre players can get to Plat 1 on GOQ. I mean, really, they can. My problem is, I'm not really... The only people I'm bursting are not the high priority targets. Can keep pushing the scrapper. Or in the targets that are hitting me, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I'm a bit scared he'll jump me. No, okay.
Come here.
So we can plus close now. This is now looking comfortable. For the first time in the match, this is looking comfortable. We got 1 minute to
Your enemy
8:30.
has the temple now.
My warrior's beating the ranger, who I don't think quite realizes he needs to stay away and not actually be on the node.
I've got the target.
So he's dead.
You control the gate.
We can keep this guy away. Blocked the point blank shot. And that shield was pretty nice as well, I guess. He's rezzing. He's rezzing now. What the hell? What a gross... This is disgusting. He got him up. I hate that. It's like people run lag switches. What he just did there was merciful to the body, but in such a way that he didn't actually move to the body. So my... I need to pull out now. These birds are going to kill me. He merciful to the body and got the res, despite the fact that on everyone else's client, he's not next to the body, which is complete bullshit. And the warrior didn't know what was going on either. So my unrelenting assault didn't land me next to it. My worldly impact wouldn't have done anything. So all I could do was auto on the bow. Doesn't duo-queuing put you against duo-queuers? A little bit higher rate, but...
And now,
generally speaking, you'll get to Plat 1 so quickly. I've never lasted more than like 10 games duo queuing.
Your enemy has the gate.
So
Attack my
we'll see whether they are. Maybe they just communicated pre-match. He doesn't have S. There you go. He's got it now. The barrage. I should have kept casting it. I knew he was going to go under it. I should have kept casting it. We can take the target over there as well. That's not a problem. This is a big overzerg to trank. So, oh, mind you, they're coming to meet us with numbers. So could just keep him back. The Rangers, the NG's a good idea. I can't believe that Ranger's so horny for me that he's surrounded by my team and he still shoots me anyway.
heal as one.
It was looking good, but then the support coming in on that plus on close and it not going anywhere. was kind of gross. This decap's not that important since we're about to flip everything. But me standing on here with this guy is important. So let's make sure. He blocked the impact of the fort. Oh, the warrior's here again, really?
Hold them at all costs.
We heal as one. Come here.
He's not going to stop following me.
Got the target.
He will not stop. I need to stay with my allies. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I was one wolf pack. I was trying to kill him. I need to stay here because this guy's going to keep hitting me. Look at this. He's still rushing to me. Bro. There you go. Good.
Come here.
That guy's back. Warrior's doing God's work on far.
Your enemy sees
We can
the
turn this
altar.
into a positive engagement now. That'll be huge. Thing is, I wasted one wolf pack earlier. I'm in no position to rally or anything. The range is probably the best target. We're gonna burst that one. Oh, I've had my foot up for ages and I've just realized I've got a dead leg. Go, birdie, go.
Come here.
Your enemy has the temple.
Okay,
now.
he's down. No rallies for anyone. We get the decap because of that stealth. That'll be really nice.
I've got the target.
This is over, Zerg. I'm gonna leave now. It looks like they've got it. If they lose that after I've walked off, that's terrible. Like, a really bad play for me. This guy capped gate too quick as well. Oh, I might be able to do something. This obstruction is really annoying, though. So there he went shield stance. It doesn't save him. Fuck's sake. Oh, I should have known that he was on respawn. I should have known. That's my bad play. No crit. No crit. What? I guess I used up my crits. I need to hide down here now. This is the horny test. We'll see how greedy they are. Oh my god, my foot is so dead. My leg is so dead right now. All right, they're not actually playing that bad anymore. If they came down to me, that would have been ridiculous. I can push up now. He's already wasted one endure pain.
I feel 6 feet tall.
There you go. Good.
Becomes 2.
Warrior is generally too squishy. I have to win stillness now. One of us is down. Guardian's dead. We have to get the cleave though. Look at this. Look at this instant res. We're outgunned in this game. They've got more awareness than our guys do. I didn't use one wolf pack on that burst, by the way, so we can go for a secondary one in a second. Warriors on me again. Z. Smoke scale's nowhere near me, so I can't stealth out.
We heal as one.
I got the ranger on me as well. I can't do anything. He needs to actually stomp it.
Your enemy has the gate.
Okay, the moron's not stomping it. Fine. If he's just going for a really long rot, I'm fine with this because I think if we win this decap down here... He rampaged. What is this lunatic? He rampaged on a downstate ranger. Dude! Alright, let's stay smoke scale. This is fine. I'm happy with this. He didn't even decap this. God, that's always so annoying when you got someone who just really... this is good because I got 1500 range. I can interrupt any stillness cap that they go for now. Or I could, in theory, if this ranger wasn't on me. Oh, the weakness is great from him there. Look at this. Look at this. I'm not even going for my nodes. What? The balls, people. All right, I never got to interrupt. Oh, no, they managed to interrupt it, so that's fine. Yeah, it's over. I don't know who this person is. Oh, well. He's even on Bull's charge. Chat, was that warrior? I mean, the warrior was definitely watching this. I've never had someone go for me that long, that hard. To the complete detriment of their own team. That's it, though, guys. I'm afraid it frustrates me way too much. 11-6 is a terrible game. Really, I don't know why I went before, but it's not a good game. Well, to be fair, yeah, he rampaged without stomping as well. He's probably... Is he in chat? If he wants to say, hi, guys, that was me. I'm the warrior. If you want to have your moment in the sun, please feel free. GG, was your necro. Did we even have a necro? Were you on necro? Yeah, that didn't go well. I'm afraid that's it. I'm sorry. I dabbled with it. Like I said, I did try. All right, I'll get my next 3 Ranger wins and be done with this Infernal class soon enough. I did try to stream some, but it's too annoying. I'm sorry. I was you. No, I was. Oh, you were 15 and 3. I feel bad. You were playing all right then. I was the wood and potatoes. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're gonna do this golem. I'm sorry to the people who are excited for some PvP, but not happening. He probably doesn't want to tell who he was after rampaging on everybody. I'm pretty sure it was a troll, though. That's the thing. I think he'd be happy to admit it. I'm pretty sure it was a troll. What's frustrating? So just to talk a little bit about Conquest, I guess, to make some sense of that. If you guys are like, well, hold on, no, it was a really good play for the warrior, what he did right at the start. So if you think about where I was positioned, 1500 range away from the node, right in front of my spawn. For the warrior to be able to overextend on that map to that extent, right through mid, all the way up the stairs, all the way over to me, and then actually score a kill, like, that's a major overextension. In any kind of more organized or with reasonable sense, you would punish the overextension, you'd kill him while he's deep in your territory, and then you'd go towards the nodes and outnumber it. Obviously, and I've said this 100 times, this build's terrible if we need to go on my warrior, I think. This build's terrible if you're if people are allowed to get in the melee space with you, and that's exactly what he did with a preemptive rampage. So I'm fucked, really. Maybe I could have stealthed out a bit better, but the idea is you'd punish an overextension like that, ideally. But what was disappointing is while that was going on my end, mid never flipped. So for us, while we outnumbered in the other direction. Actually, we didn't outnumber in the other direction, did we? Because it was we paired off. Me and the warrior paired off, and that meant we were equal numbers on mid. So yeah, anyway, bit unfortunate. Yeah, exactly. I agree, Awful Chuck. You don't rampage right at the start when your enemy has full cooldowns and dodges. I mean, I get the temptation there because he wants the stab to not get point blank shotted back off the edge. Yeah, like from where I was positioned as a ranger there. If I stay on the edge, lightning reflex back, and point blank shot him, unblockably so, I can knock him off the edge again, and he's wasted a massive amount of time climbing up, potential dodges and stuff climbing up, and now he's right back on the node near a meat grinder. So I really do get rampaging to go up, especially because it's so easy to kill this build. It is my bad, because all I had to do was stealth out and sweep out, but I didn't. I'd have to rewatch the stream. My expectation was tempered a little because it is such a bizarre thing, but I haven't streamed PvP for a while, so I forgot that kind of thing happens. For some reason, I haven't had any motivation for the Golem collection. I loved most Living Story collections so far, but not this one. Yeah, I've not even touched it, man. I don't even know about it, so that's why I'm doing it here. But yeah, if you look at my warrior's inventory... oh, is it my warrior or is it my rev? Holographic display unit, 2 left arms, energy cores, gravitor right arm, golem power unit. Let me check my rev. It might be my rev that has the full set. Like, loads of them have got it because I've just been spending so much time. I think you should know the sigil ring from yesterday's story has the Lyssa symbol on it. Do you think that could be some type of foreshadowed or just the fact it's an old Mesmer magical artifact? I mean, it's to do with illusions and stuff. I don't think that it necessarily has to be a really big thing. I think it probably will be a big thing because I think the rest of the season is going to touch on Balthazar and Lyssa now. But, yeah, check it out here. Energy core, left arm, right arm, display units, circuitry, repulsion units, golem power core, and the optical center. I think that's the full collection, and that's just from Karma farming in Sandswept. So, I think this is what we want to do. By the way, as an Ellie main, do you have any advice for Ellie gear for open world stuff? I don't want to have to raid or anything, so I want some stuff with vitality and healing power. I really like zealots for open world. I know that sounds really weird, but open world isn't that hard. So if you run zealots and you run like, there are various Auramancing Tempest builds that just splash constant little heals up, juggle protection on top of yourself, and if you run like an air Auramancer, you just keep perma fury, you got decent crit, you got decent power, And you can just kill most things. I think Zealots is my favorite way to run around open world. There's a temptation to say Marauders, because that's kind of the open world Zerk equivalent. But I really like air Oromancing Tempests on Zealots. I think that will get you through anything in PvE that they ever throw at you. It's got just the right level of sustain to just make everything really smooth. Yeah, that's what I like running with. What am I doing? Why am I so brain dead today? We're going this way. So I go north, do I, from here? And in fact, I talked about a variant of that. I wasn't Zealots, and there were some slight tweaks, but I talked basically about the core of that build, all the skills, everything, on a video right when HOT came out, if you want to have a look at that.
Such might.
But yeah, I really don't enjoy Weaver open world. I didn't when the game came, when POF came out, and I haven't really looked at it much more. It just felt really clunky and weak. I might look at it again now that there have been a few sword buffs, but there's also been a couple of nerfs as well, so I don't know. Oh, is this it here?
Auxiliary power nearly depleted. Replacement components required for reactivation.
Oh. Oh, structural integrity compromised. The IG6417 requires repair. Do you know what's so stupid about this? I was literally farming here. This is where the mowers are. So it was 2 seconds away this entire time. I should have just gone up here and done this every now and then. Alright, so left arm, right arm, circuitry. I guess it doesn't matter. There you go. Alright, we'll do it in order of the collection.
Accepted.
Component.
14.2% repaired.
Okay, the right arm. Oh, it's in an animation and everything.
Component accepted. 28.5% repaired.
Ah. What's next? Circuitry? Well, whatever. We'll just...
Component accepted. 42.8% repaired.
Did you know that the Warbeast chest plate for heavy armor costs about 600 gold on the TP? What, the recipe for it? Or the... You can buy it straight up, can you? I didn't know that. I got all of it from PvP, so I don't know the cost of any of it. Except the one that you can't, whatever one that was. Oh, it's not time gated. I'm still going, baby.
Component accepted. 57.1% repaired.
Oh, yeah, no, someone said the first tier isn't, right? What sword skin?
Component accepted. 71.4% repaired.
These are the obsidian skins from PvP. I've collected so many ascended shards and things over the past 3 seasons that I'm just overflowing with stuff. I've got 700s again now, so I get another 2 ascended weapons. I'm gonna get the longbow and the warhorn, I think, which are the new ones this patch. So yeah, and I quite like a lot of the skins. I'm going for the full set.
Component accepted. 85.7% repaired.
Third tier is not time gated, but does take a while, really. Okay.
Component accepted. Golem chassis fully functional. Please provide requisite software.
Oh, he said something there, but there wasn't a text box for it, which is a bit of a shame. Do I have the PvP legendary armor? Actually, no. My idea was I had everything, like literally everything PvP could give you, except llamas and whatever that other thing was for doing big tokens. Whatever the prestige armor was that no one really cared about, but you had to do like the big tournaments, whatever. The stuff that was realistic for me as someone without a static, as much as I'd like one, that's all the stuff that I had. And then I was like, right, cool, I've got everything. I'll go for the legendary armor. I collected about 1,200 ascended shards, and then the obsidian stuff came in. The first wave of obsidian stuff. So I was like, oh, maybe I should do that first, because that's a one and done unlock and we're finished. So I spent all of my shards on the first wave of obsidian stuff and just had it done straight away. But they've added obsidian stuff so fast and so frequently, I'm only just keeping up with the rate of it coming in. I'm only just bobbing against the water. And that's for almost half a year now. It's been like that. So my getting legendary armor is delayed until the full obsidian set is collected, which will be like, I think there's one more patch of obsidian stuff probably due. Error, systems diagnostic failure, software module MV337 corrupted. We never finished the collection, just BT dubs. So it's a Golem power core. Oh, I gotta go do Inquest oh, that's Mark 3. So I have to go kill the Mark 3s, do I? Well, I guess that means that the Rev never no, but here it is. Huh? Hello? God, I should put an eyeball on this as well, eh? Let's see. Oh my god, they need to revamp this, please. This user interface, it's being used for too much. Oh. Bugging the system, repairing IG, thank you. Golem power core. Golem power core. Let me relog. Maybe it will do something. Which weapon of the obsidian ones do you like the most? To be honest, I don't have any strong opinions. I'm sorry. I know it's nice to get a proper opinion. I don't really care that much about how it all looks.
Chassis severely damaged. Auxiliary power nearly depleted. Replacement components required for reactivation.
People are saying salvage? You want me to salvage it? What? Why are people saying salvage?
Component accepted. Golem chassis fully functional. Please provide requisite software.
Okay, so we get the Inquest apparatus. We got an exotic backpack. I don't even blink at the fact that's an exotic back now. Of a ton of different stat types. I will probably delete that now. The dagger or the swords. Yeah, I mean the sword is pretty cool. They are pretty cool. The swords probably look cooler just because I've got like such a stupid outfit on. So I look really simple. And the swords don't, so the swords look huge by comparison. If I turn off that, and I go to like regular gear, they probably don't look quite so pronounced. That's okay. If we went to Cantha, what lore-friendly elite spec would you want to see? I'd love to see like a knight for the warrior or something, and not like Death Knight or something, just knight. A regal like knight, maybe like samurai-esque because it's, you know, Asian influence, but called a knight and stuff, and as a nod to Jade Brotherhood knights. I'd quite like that. I don't know. The one everyone's thinking is ritualist, but I'm not going to go so plain with that. Alright, so what now? I have to come back tomorrow, do I, for it to start?
It'll fetch a nice price.
Oh, a rocketeer, all about rockets and fireworks. Hey, that's a cool idea for the NG. I do like that. That's a good one. Look at people hankering for this now. It's time for elite speculation to return. I will get in contact with Boots about it. We will see. You can collect all the modules now. I'm a wizard. I turned back on just in time for no PvP. Just come daily to install them. Find that module somewhere in the map. Software module MV337. Now, I do remember... Hold on. In my various explorations of the Sandswept Isles, as a Sandswept Isle pro, I have seen another golem on this map, so I'm just going to guess, and I'm just going to wing it. Let me turn the fog back to 0.7. I have seen another golem, so I'm not going to look this up or check chat, but I'm wondering whether I have to go to that. I'm guessing at some point in the collection I'll have to. So we'll see. It's in the facility down here, like near a window somewhere. The golem's part of the adventure. Oh, what? Is it? Oh, I'll tell you what. I still haven't done these adventures on this map either. Any new expansion on the horizon? Haven't played in a while? Well, the previous expansion is less than a year old. Let's just remind ourselves of this. God, it doesn't take people long, does it? It really doesn't take people long. I wonder whether that means the best MMO expansion cycle is a yearly. Is that what WoW was doing for a while, yearly? Because it feels like people are they just want that every year. And that they'd pay for it. I mean, Christ, I look at how much money people spend on the Paradox model of things. Oh. The Inquest contaminated this, making it terrible for mounts, and now I'm stuck in here. Huh. Okay. What is my build? Why do I have half Malix? This will be a weird, messy build because of balance of boots, where I was messing with stuff, I'm sure. I'm certainly not hitting anything very hard. Oh, Christ. We're deep in a facility here. Oh, Christ.
Attention crew. 87 days have elapsed with no reported lab accidents or security issues. The administration congratulates you on putting safety first.
Okay, we made it in a very roundabout way. We did make it. Why did it pop me on the springer there? Was I on the springer before I went in? So what I was thinking of is like, I think it's... Oh, why does this count as water? That's strange. It's like on one of the windows here or something. Why can't I evade the turrets? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's not. Why is there a guy up there? Maybe it's not where I was thinking it was. I guess. Do I have a base PvP tutorial? No, I don't. I did a lot of talking about doing it and then I didn't. Here you go. Yeah, look down here. Look. Oh, when someone said it's a part of the adventure, did you mean... You didn't mean the gameplay feature, did you? You just meant...
Kill him.
Honestly, I feel so weak. Why? Why am I so weak? Oh, it's because I have Condi trinkets and power, everything else. That makes sense. And I probably have the Condi trinkets on left over from when I was playing doing wargs on Escort a while ago. Have I ever seen any of LS videos? He's a League of Legends streamer. No. Alright, a strange clicking noise is coming from inside the chassis. Am I right about this? Oh, Webby. Oh, really? Oh, no. I remember this now. This is a thing. Crap. So, but do I have to do that to the right golem? Is that the idea? That was such a cool callback to the previous one as well. Right. Let's see. Let's put on some actual stuff. Do I have Zerg stuff on me anymore? Why is every single... Oh, it's because I'm in combat. With what? I don't know. Since you have a broader understanding of the various classes, do you think Rev or Necro would be better for dungeons or fractals? Sorry, can you rephrase that? You've given me two variables. What do you mean? I think they're both actually alright in both. Necro is probably better for fractals. Probably. There's different classifications of what you consider better though. And like, if you run with the static, what's better is obviously very different to plug-in. I think that spamming weakness and all kinds of debilitating, horrible nastiness. What did I just get a thing for there? This paper has the number 050426 printed on it. That's a date. The 5th of April, 2026. Or, wait, if you're American, I guess that's the 4th of May, 2026. Oh my god, I just want to break combat, man. Can you please stop? The Shackling wave was terrible there as well. What's going on? Today I'm not... Are you going to do a playthrough of the new Tomb Raider on your channel? I'm thinking about it, but there's a lot of other playthroughs I want to do as well, so... We'll see. It might be a thing where I do it eventually. The thing with Tomb Raider is, with the past two ones, 2K13 and Rise, I kind of did this dumb thing where I was like, oh, I've got to do it when it's new. There'll be views when it's new. I've got to go. And basically, there's so many other enormous people on that website that play the AAAs right when they come out, and people want to watch them instead. That it doesn't matter when it comes to me playing it. It doesn't matter if I do it right at launch or whether I do it later. So it might go on the back burner, and it might be something you see after other ones. Yeah, there you go. Mr. Elcon says it correctly. Necro is better at carrying bad groups. Rev is better in organized groups. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, I think. Definitely. Like, Necro just gives you this incredible cushion. You know, it can pressure while everyone's in down state because the Condis are still rolling really heavily. It's got so much, like, snare potential and blind potential and weakness that it spams out, and especially if you're running Scourge, it just splashes a barrier on top of everyone. It's like heavily supportive. It really is. It's got just so much ingrained into it that's just it's a cushion. It softens everything up. And for that reason, it's very, 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 very potent. And that would be true in dungeons too. Oh, it's the Guild Wars 1 release date. It's about 2005. Oh, is it? Oh, it's in reverse. Oh, the 26th of April 2005. Really? Huh. Wouldn't it be crazy if that's the date of Guild Wars 2 as well, though? The 2026 interpretation. That's a weird thought, isn't it? Basically a video game company making a sequel quarter of a century after the inception of the franchise. I mean, it's a thing, though. Cushion, the proper name is Badonkadonk. Yeah, and it's high vitality as well. It's good. It's sturdy. It makes everyone feel sturdy. Necro's one of those things where if you pug with a Necro and suddenly the Fractal runs really easy, and you're like, I don't know why it's so easy on this group, and it's just because people don't understand the implication and efficacy of Condi. Necro's in this very, very sour place forever in the eyes of the community, and that people think if it doesn't do damage, it's bad. But it's just so untrue. Necro is like the ultimate... Not the ultimate carry class. I still contend that there are others that carry even harder in Fractals. But offensively, it really is that. Alright, well, my plan to do this ended up being a bit... meh. And a bit boring. The mixed bag has not been the greatest of streams, I must admit. Elder Scrolls is 25 years old next year. Well, there you go. Alright, guys, I know we're a little bit short here, but I think I'm going to call it there. I think I'm going to call the stream there. I know it's been a bit short and underwhelming, but it's a bit directionless, and I don't know. I want to get on to other things. You guys are talking about a lot of stuff that's making me think, alright, I want to get on. I'll get on and work on some other stuff. So, I think I'll call it there. We did do 2 longer streams earlier this week, so whatever. But yeah, thanks very much for coming, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll be back on Saturday, where we'll be back with more lore and story and good stuff. Path of Fire style, much more focused, proper stream. I hope you enjoyed a more chill one where we just talked a bit more. And yeah, I don't really have too much more to say. Keep an eye out for a YouTube video very soon, and join us on Discord if you like. Ta-ta for now. Hope you all had fun. I'll see you next time.